All right, so we had an issue with our slide. We just got back, and it wasn't going out. And what we was getting was, on here, I was getting the 1 green and the 9 red, which is the Hall power short to ground. And what that usually tells you is that motor 1 has got a ground problem. We have the Vroom install, which was installed a little over a year ago. But when I swapped both of these, so I put motor 2 to motor 1, we were still getting the 1 green light. So the 1 green light tells me it's still motor 1. So that tells me it's not my motors, it's somewhere in here. And then we were shooting the wires here. We were getting 13.5 volts coming from the battery with both of these disconnected, the negative and the positive. With connected, it was about 12.5 volts, and then when we hit the out button, it was dropping. Couldn't figure out why. Put a new box in, the controller in, still wasn't working. Had a tech here, couldn't figure it out. And then we called the Vroom, and they told me to do a couple things. Some of them worked. Called back a different Vroom installer, and they said, just replace these 2 wires and go direct from your battery to here. Problem is, our battery's under our bed. We can't get to the battery if the slide's in. Fail on my part, but it is what it is. So what I did is I kept this here, and I just wired a new ground to this, and it worked. Finally, a slide came out. There's got to be, I cut this wire here, so this is the original. Every once in a while I would hear clicking sound when we were trying to put the slide out, or I try to jump the wire, and I'd hear it from underneath our inverters right here. I heard it from underneath here, so I'm assuming there's a resettable fuse back there. There's also the 30 amp fuse here. So we have a fuse in line, so I'm bypassing the ground. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, it's stupid, it's dumb, we're gonna burn our camper down. I don't think so. So we have a bus bar back here from when I was installing our solar. I'm tying into the bus bar, and I'm running ground, and it's gonna be just tied into here, and that is gonna be our permanent fix. So with all of this, we have been troubleshooting this for days. We have a control on order. We'll just hold on to it because they do fail. And in the end, that's our water pump going on. In the end, I think I learned a lot, and it worked out. Josh from Living for the Now kind of walked me through a little bit too. So appreciate you, Josh. And I guess, yeah, we would have had it fixed if we were in Mexico with you. Thanks for watching.